Hello fellow farmers, hi aspiring farmers, karibuni to yet another exciting video. It's your girl Omboko the Farm Empress, and thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, karibu sana. If you're a new one, please subscribe, and let's get this video viral. Let people learn about agriculture and anything agriculture. Huwa tunasema kulima sio shamba, and we farm in all areas. So today's episode, it's another one, very exciting, and I just want to let the youths know that there's a lot that we can do in the agriculture sector. That is, I want us to at least understand the agricultural chain, which is very important, because it's good to know where you can get in and exercise your passion in agriculture. We have different passions in agriculture. There are farmers there are youths who want to grow fruits, others want to grow vegetables, others want to do large scale, others want to do small scale, others want to do urban farming, others want to be in production, others want to open a grocery store. So anything agriculture, anything food coming from the farm, that's what we'll be talking about today. So I want us to understand this agricultural chain because it's very important, and this will give you an insight on where or how you can chip in, how you can comfortably get into agriculture without a lot of hassle, and know your niche, know whatever you want to do, and whatever value you want to add. So the first thing that comes into our mind when we think of agriculture is farming, right? But for me, the first thing that comes into mind when I think of agriculture are those guys that have agrovets, that sell farm inputs, those guys that sell fertilizers, herbicides, pesticides, water view, etc. Those guys play a major role because that's where agriculture starts. The requirements that are needed, you can decide that you want to exercise your agricultural practices by providing inputs. We have a lot of fertilizer companies, we have a lot of pesticide companies, you have a wide range of all these companies that you can approach and decide to have a store to sell to farmers. So with that, you're adding to the agricultural chain. So that's a youth number one. That's a sector that you can decide to venture into and create your income and contribute to agriculture. The other place that as youths you can venture into is being a farmer, which we commonly know. Most of us have tried farming, have left farming, have hanged their boots and decided, no way, I'm not farming again. But if you decide to be a farmer, you need to have a very hard heart. Farming is not for the faint-hearted. You need to really know what you're farming. You need to understand your seasons. You need to know where your market is. You need to be very consistent. Don't farm one season and it goes off, then you decide to quit. No, farming is not for the faint-hearted, my dear ones. So be very consistent. The other thing that youths can add to this agricultural chain is by being middlemen. And by being middlemen, I mean you go to a farmer, buy produce, and go sell in wholesale. I think you all know there's no kind of business that doesn't have a middleman. I respect this middleman because at some point where I didn't have a lot of customers and I have a lot of produce, I mean handy. So middlemen are very important. As youths, you can also get a niche, go get produce from other farmers and sell at a higher price. Another thing youths can get into is value addition. Value addition has a lot of benefits. Produce from the farmer, go do the grading, repackage it, and resell it. With that, it's value addition. Like how we do with milk, you can get raw milk from a farmer, go to the go and make yogurt out of it, and with that you sell higher amount compared to raw milk. So that's what I mean by value addition. So you can decide what kind of niche you want. It is very, very important. You need to be very, very, very specific on what you want to do in farming. Don't just get into farming blindly, because you might lose a lot of time trying to make money, and it's not coming up. The last but not least in our agricultural chain is the retail. With the retailers sell this farm produce to the customers, direct to the consumers. The retail and with this I mean, you see how we go to grocery stores, mama mboga. Those are the retailers that I'm talking about. They get this produce from either the market, and in the market we have the middlemen. They get the produce from the middlemen who are in the market, who sell in wholesale, and they come and sell in retail. They still make an arm. So imagine, in all those chain, you can still make something as a youth. Tusikae huko nje thinking that there is no business. You don't have to have a land to make it into the agricultural sector. You can decide to get produce from the farmers, go sell to the consumers. You can decide to be a middleman. You can decide to go get tender somewhere, go and resell the produce. You can decide to sell the fertilizers to farmers. And there's a lot that we can do as youths in this agricultural chain.